Yo, what's up, guys? Hello! Happy Saturday! Not common to go on Saturday. So, we are Saturday streaming. What's up, Magnus? Fubar, Ada, hello. It's good to see you guys. Let's hop the game here. Let's hope I didn't turn my, let's hope I had my actual web camera on. Yo, what's up? Ari, sorry. Wallen. Tina, Fubar, Kudir, Raven, Fireblood, thanks for the resub, by the way. Also, Aries, thanks for that resub. 1 year plus 1, thank you for that. Welcome in, guys. We got a fun stream today. We're gonna be trying out, yeah, we got the real face in. We have a sponsored stream later in about 2 hours. We're gonna be playing the Vampire Masquerade game, and we'll try it out. I've played all of 20 minutes of it, so we're gonna explore it together. I'm actually gonna, I will actually put on the tag, backseat allowed. Backseat me, help me. I haven't played a game like that in a long time, so I'll look at the tragedy of these files. But yeah, it'll be kind of fun. We'll play for 2 hours. We got to do it for 2 days, so I'm gonna do it today, and then probably next week. I'm gonna check because we have to do it in teams. So you're gonna see Loken and Almish in the squad. You're gonna hear their voices on the comms as we go about it. We'll play really badly. It's gonna be a whole bunch of old people trying to play a battle royale. It's gonna be fantastic. Like, Loken I know is older than me. I think Almish is, I think that much older, but you know, it'd be old people playing battle royale. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, these are playing a vampire game. You know, vampires are not too bad. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. This has kind of been the Saturday thing for now. I've been setting up the Astro file because I need the extra day since this job takes so long to go for. I was looking at my potsherds and it's not looking good. I can probably do 2 more runs before I have to divert and do something else to make up the potsherds. But I think what I've decided is probably we're going to do a Dark Knight run. If I don't clear in 2 shots, we'll do a Dark Knight climb to kind of do the updated Dark Knight run. That will hopefully make me back some potsherds. I might even force myself to not really use that many to make them back, and then we'll get back, and then we'll see what we're looking at for the potsherds, because I want to go in a row, but we'll see. Fun fact: the guy who made my theme song is one of the character artists in the current. Oh, really? Ooh, man, you know a lot of people over there, Magnus. So I know a lot of people are kind of looking for the dark run. I mean, Sheila, I think, has one of the more accessible Dark Knight runs of the new update patch. I'm sure other people have done it. I'm just not sure off the top of my head. So I'd like to get mine updated because mine is out of date. Mine is still with the old Legend and stuff. Oh no! Actually. Okay. Feels so it's good seeing you. Goth scene overlap. Goth scene overlap. Like it was a goth scene. That's fair. Do. Do you have a run of Red Mage right now? I do, not a clear. I've done Red Mage like 3 or 4 times, but none of them cleared. I think like 2 of them were disconnects, and then 2 of them were me just not playing very well. The highest I got was like 180 something. I didn't even get that high, which sucks. But I'd like to do that one time maybe, but we'll see. Depends on my mood. We're gonna be doing a lot of Red Mage in the future, you know. So. Yeah, no problem. I'll keep it in mind though, Ari. I'll keep it in mind, Ari. I'll keep it in mind. I suppose you'll have a lot of red mages. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of red mages, a lot of red mage runs coming in the future. And trying red mage struggling. You know, Actually, right now I think he's streaming. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Man, I hope I got his. Man, I hope I know this off the top of my head. Is that right? This better be the right channel. Okay, good. If you wanna see current Red Mage runs, Ari, I would recommend checking out our buddy Ben. Ben Rice is he's been working on Necromancer Red Mage, and his PB is 198 or 197. He's on attempt number 28, I believe. So he's going very hard and very consistent. So you need something like right now, like you want to watch a run right now, just to get some current, you know, goodness on Red Mage. Definitely check him out. Yeah, I just don't know when I'm gonna get back to it myself. I mean, I got a long list of things, you know. So. Dude, Magnus, that is no joke either. We literally saw 82 mimics from 1 to 194, or last, 1 to, wait, when did I die? Oh, 193. From 1 to 193, we saw 82 mimics. Can you believe that? 82 mimics? I've never seen that many mimics ever in a run. It's like give or take 5, but still. Hey, give or take 5, it's still bad. But yeah, oh my god. Yeah, that was my bad. I mean, that was just me being kind of partially dumb, but it happened, you know. I saw an opportunity, but then it's kind of like my brain thought of the first thing that came to mind when I should have like considered it for a second. But it's tough because you had the countdown and the resolution. It's like I had to make a decision right now. But yeah, I didn't factor in a couple of things, and I always forget about weakness being a big factor. We're struggling with 180. Oh, okay. You know, Ben, we call it a joke we have with Ben right now. Ari is we call it the Ben, because what happened with his first couple of times in Behemoth, he cleared Behemoth with literally like less than 10 seconds left, and he did it like 4 times or something. We call it the Ben. He just beat the boss with like, you know, 2 GCDs remaining, and then just like, you know, shake it off. It's pretty funny, but yeah, the perspective of someone trying to get the clear I think is great, and he explains his runs very well too. Even though he's still a student of the climb, he does very well try to explain his thought process and everything, and he's great. And he's used to that stuff because he's actually a fitness expert. He does competitions for God, I don't know what the category is, but he does a lot of competitions in terms of gym stuff and fitness stuff. So he's like really good with his commentary. Okay. Ah, okay, fuses is. My de-wrestling and Dragoon on. Okay, nice. Yeah, dude, Magnus is gonna be really cool. I mean, I think you're getting so much better the 150 even the last time you did it. I think the 160 was the one where you were kind of progging. I think the last time I remember, but you got this, dude. And New Dragoon is really nice too. I actually do like New Dragoon a lot. I mean, you heard me kind of BMing Dragoon in the past, but man, I like New Dragoon, and that's actually one job I want to come back to pretty close to right away after we finish up Astro, because of the fact that it's just a lot of fun. Don't mind all the materia. I finished up making all of my new gear finally, so I was crafting. I was melding them today. I think I finished melding them too. Man, I love this content, even if it fails, the clears feel earned. Yeah. It's rewarding. It's just the nature of the content. You lose and you're like, no, that was good. You know, that was good. Also, hi Tina. I didn't say hi to Tina. She's here. She was poking around. Iniyami. You got it clear 30 minutes ago. After 199, 197 white pass, we get Red Mage! Hey, we were just talking about Red Mage. There you go. Kind of vote of confidence for Red Mage. Congratulations. Welcome to Duck Club. My runs would not look the same. you know what? I want to feel optimistic. I think all of you guys who have gotten the titles and such, I think you all would have gotten there. It's just maybe all the information expedited the process, but I think you all would have. you know, clearly you have the ability to do so. We just expedited the process a little bit. But congratulations, I'm proud of you, dude. And thanks for sharing that information with me. You know, I always love when people come in and let me know that you got the clear. So 30 minutes ago, damn, dude, are you still on the bench? No, I'm kidding. It'd be funny if you're like still, yes, yeah, I'm texting from the bench. I'm still chilling here. You know, I'm trying to last as long as I can. I'll get back a little. Yeah, Kofi would be best. Yes. Oh no, I mean it's already. I mean the thought alone is already enough, man. But yeah, Kofi would be the best. It's secure. It's in essence. I mean, I'll be transparent here. It's I mean, if you're talking about what comes to me or what comes to other people, Kofi is like literally like 98% to me. Whereas Twitch is, you know, unless you go for the higher tier subs, it's like 50%, 50-50. So that's just being transparent. You helped me visualize Meiji's guide into video format pretty much. That's a nice way of putting it, yeah. I've always considered it a 1-2 punch when it comes to the conversations with me and Meiji. You know, and I never was going to ever overstep that boundary what Meiji set up. You know, little known fact is that if the timeline was different, in terms of maybe if I cleared a lot faster, if I didn't rage quit out of Palace and then kind of opted for PvP, or if PvP never existed, maybe you'd be reading my guides instead. Because I was thinking about writing a guide, but my criteria to writing a guide was very simple. I can't write one until I clear. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna write a guide or do a guide unless I clear. But I didn't get there because I quit, and I committed more time to PvP. And then I was delayed by like a year and a half or like a year versus Meiji, who kept going and cleared. But at the end of the day, I think it worked out really nice because, as you said, you know, I focused in on the video content. I just have video content, and Meiji had all the written guides, and you get a collaborative effort, you know, unintentionally, but it is a collaborative effort. So I think it's really awesome. Kobe's super nice for content. Yeah, it's fantastic. So... Who figured RP walking counting sound? Who figured out? I don't remember that. I'm not quite sure when that happened. Yeah, I can't remember when that happened. I know I didn't figure it out, but... Oh. 5E now. Hey, aw, Wallen, thanks for sniping the new Necromancer in chat, as always, man. It's Big Brain. Yar. I mean, I was like trying to think maybe it's from my FF11 experience, but I don't think that's what we did for FF11. I don't think FF11 you walked to avoid aggro. Like, if you needed to avoid sound, I don't think we walked. So... I know you get this all the time, but I don't know if it has changed. But sorry, what class would you recommend for the newer runner trying to get the title? Well, if you're fresh in general in Deep Dungeon, you should try the class that you've been maining in regular content, because you have to be learning two different things in here. You have to learn Deep Dungeon in itself. You have to learn the mechanics. You have to learn how to use palms. You have to learn how to do aggro, avoid enemies, kill enemies, so on and so forth. And then you have to learn how to play a job. So, according, like, if you use the statistics of, like, the clears and stuff, you know, you see what job has the most clears, and Machinist is there. Machinist is the one that you would recommend because it has the most clears, so kind of by default you're like, oh yeah, you know, okay, makes sense. But there's so many other jobs out there that do perform very well, and Endwalker definitely has changed that too, and it could be debatable that other jobs might be better, but it depends. So like once you're comfortable and once you try the job, maybe you have a couple rounds in there, maybe you can then try to lean into a certain job. Like, do you like hiding or do you not like hiding? Do you like casting or do you not like casting? And then you can kind of modify your job decision according to that choice. You know, White Mage is still a pretty good job. I mean, healer is tough as it is, but White Mage is not bad in terms of the healers in general. You know, unlike Astro, where this one is like rough. Say this is like super hard mode for the healers in itself, let alone all the other jobs. But White Mage can do work, and healers have really been such a good experience to teach you time. You really appreciate how fast the other jobs go because you do a healer. So, you know, give that a thought. But, I mean, Machinist is fantastic. The Summoner is great if for some reason you don't like Machinist but you like Caster. Warrior has been good, Dark Knight has been good. I mean, all the tanks have been great in general if you kind of don't like kiting. Reaper has been a favorite of some people because it's extremely strong and the rotation is very simple, so you can kind of focus in a little bit more on just strategy. Ninja is very fancy, very showy, but it's very good. So there's a lot of options, and it just comes down to your own playing style. There is my bot. Hello, Nightbot. We are gonna be advertising that game for at least until we finish up the sponsorship. But if anyone's interested in trying it out or checking it out before we do the stream, that is the information there for the Blood Hunt. Blood Hunt. I'm not particularly good at battle royales, but you know what? It's gonna be a fun experience, and probably the 2 hours that we need to play, it'll be just me figuring out the game, which will be fine, and then we'll be ready for next week. I think I need to play a lot slower on the 150 plus floors, save palms when I really have no other way instead of speeding. You'll find your balance, man. You'll find a balance. A balance will tell you what to do, you know, so. Once you find that balance, then that's it. I mean, that's where I'm kind of at right now. I have my balance. I know how I want to conduct things, you know, especially if we're just focusing on a clear as opposed to focusing on scoring, where that's a completely different animal. But I have my kind of checks and balances that I do, and then there you go. Sangir, hello, how you doing? Happy Saturday. I look forward to the second game win as the hardcore stumbling to victory trope. Gamers, by the way, gamers. It's multiple gamers, man. We're running with Almrish and Loken, so it'll be gamers. And I double checked to see how long they've played the game, and Loken I think is at 17 minutes, and Almrish is at a whopping 21, or like a whopping 15 or something. So it's really good. Yeah, you can hear Loken in the comms. Hardcore MMOers? Do you think I'm hardcore? I guess I am. I've been playing MMOs for how long? I guess I'm hardcore. Double jumping armored corpse was funny and tragic at the same time. Double jumping armored corpse? Are you talking about vampire, the vampire game? Is that something I can do? We're gonna be turning on the last. Oh! I'm like, oh. Well, you know what? I always try to entertain, you know. It was just a very bad decision, but at least when I make bad decisions, I make it look good. Like, we could have died in 191 with like 2 mimics and a hippogriff on me, you know? Like, that could have killed me. Aw, Annie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at Kofi bots being like, hey man, thanks for the thing. Yo, thank you so much. I will check that after stream. I will respond to that after stream, but thank you so much. Oh, I already committed because I said I'm dead. I think after the first shot, and that's it. I already committed to the attack, so I have to commit to all 4 attacks apparently. If I had it in 3 attacks, I would have been fine, but not 4. 4, I was dead. Like because the first hit landed, and that was when the realization came in that it was Gloom. And then I quickly remembered, oh right, in Gloom I need 4 shots, not 3 shots, and that was it. That was it. That's the end of the game. Because I can kill the courses in 3 shots without really taking damage, because you can stun lock them before they get the jump off. If you do like kind of perfect timing and like no clipping, etc. But to have 4 shots, it's not gonna happen. Congratulations on the title, Annie. Oh, it's okay, dude. I'm bad at English already. Don't worry about it. I watched about it like really hope you read. It's alright, man. You know what the takeaway is that I'm back at 191 for the 3rd time in a row. That is the win right there. Because that alone is already something I can be proud about. Because the first 2 runs that I did, I barely got to 190, you know, and then we got stuck in 150 for a while. And then we got back to 190 and then timed out. But then now it's like, okay, we're getting past 190 into 191. Back to back. So it's just really a matter of time. It's just getting the palms kind of in order. I still feel bad about that first time though. I think I would have cleared before when I had the 3 rages walking into into 191, but it is what it is. I just gotta, you know, suck it up and learn from it. So actually, let me run through this way. We should be fine. Okay. Answer Dame. The comedic value of it is great, but yeah, the back-to-backs are, yeah. Yeah, I gotta make sure I clip that thing so we can put it on TikTok or something. That's definitely a clip that needs to go up and showcase, you know. This is how not to clear. Alright, bird. We're playing ads, by the way, at the end of bosses again, guys. That's just gonna be a thing on stream now. So if you can probably, if you're not sub, you'll see an ad at the end of the bosses. But it'll help. It helps the stream, but it's also the best time I can do it, so that we don't miss. You guys don't miss too much action. This is how not to resolution, something like that. We'll find a nice title that will make me look like a dummy, but it's okay. Well, I mean, I didn't want to waste the resolution. 82 minutes. I know it's broken, isn't it great? Dude, we just like broke the game. The score runners are like foaming at the mouth at this possibility, wondering how that's even possible. Oh, great! Park in the middle. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Sazzle Frazzle, thanks to follow. Again, we're doing ad once this boss dies, guys. It'll be a 3-minute ad, so BRB, 3 minutes. Alright, let's continue. I have 3 flights. Almost used an intuition there. This is the score run to NL score runs? Yeah. Go here. And here. Alteration starting off, that's really good. 11, that's why BitTech. We broke the game. BitTech, how you doing, man? Good to see you on the Saturday. I'm doing much better today. Okay, good. All that food poisoning is left your system. Have fun. I beat it. Yep, all done. We beat it. We beat it last night. It was good. We beat it by like 3 a.m. last night. And if I had started at normal time, it would have been like 5 a.m. I'm like, oh, thank God I beat the game. Seems like it's gone. That's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, but we cleared up the game. I had to do Sephiroth twice. That was kind of rough. For some reason, I couldn't find his gimmick at the 3rd phase, and it took me so long to beat him. So that happened, but it's alright. We got there eventually. Although I believe there's a cutscene. I think I was thinking about this last night. I think there's a cutscene, right, when you beat the game after the credits, but I skipped the credits, and the only reason I skipped the credits is because of the song. I skipped Hollow, but I think there was supposed to be another cutscene, and I didn't watch it, so that kind of sucked. Like, wasn't there supposed to be another cutscene here? Like, they're supposed to meet like, aren't they supposed to meet like Chocobo Sam and like, you know, he rides the car and stuff like that, and they go to the town. Yeah, I was just kind of assuming I would just skip over the credits and then go to that scene. When I skipped the credits, it just went to the chapter select. I'm like, oh, this is not how this is supposed to. I didn't say that on stream, but I'm like, this is not how this is supposed to be. But oh well. I got COVID yesterday. Rip you. Sorry to hear, man. It seems like it's going around. A lot of people getting it. They're seeing Biggs in bed, Jesse. They're seeing Biggs in bed, and Jesse in gloves. Oh, that I saw. You see that one. But Hollow plays right when it plays right about when after Zack and Cloud cross over Aerith on the outside. and then Aerith's like, you know, it's raining, and she's like something steel sky, and then the camera like pans upwards towards the sky. That's when the song plays, and then the credits roll. That's when I skipped it. So yeah. But I was pretty sure there was supposed to be a Chocobo Sam scene. Oh, is there not? When's the Chocobo Sam scene? I thought there was a Chocobo Sam scene. Because that wasn't in the Yuffie DLC. The Yuffie DLC doesn't do that. Yuffie DLC has other things, but I think that's not... Is that all in the Yuffie DLC? Oh. Oh, not Sam. The guy. Oh, not. I'm sorry, not Chocobo Sam. The guy at the farm. The Chocobo farmer, whatever his name is, the rich in OG7. I'm pretty sure that's the farmer guy. Oh, that's after you. Oh, I thought that was after the main. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to do the Yuffie DLC at some point. Did I really split that up in my brain? I thought that was all there. That's so odd. Oh well. It's been too long. Oh, we have 2 mimics, right? Okay, so 1, 2. We set the timer. Thankfully, it's not dying. It's not the dying cough COVID now. It's a weird headache. Fever COVID with a bit of headache. I guess that's a good. National Ice Cream Day. Wait, wasn't it National... Wait, what was the other day? Oh, mac and cheese you said. Right, Taco? National Ice Cream Day tomorrow. Baskin Robbins, 5 off 15%. Carvel, buy one, get one cone. Cold Stone, 4 off $20. Dairy Queen, 1 off any dip cone. Whole Foods has 25% off all ice cream? Oh. It's too bad I stored up on ice cream already. There is actually ice cream in Whole Foods that is pretty good. I should talk with my buddy, if my good friend, if they have a discount where they work. I remember the reason. The reason I remember it so well is because I did it so recently. I'll get 100% off by not having ice cream. You're not an ice cream lover, Vivtech, or are you still recovering from food attacking your stomach violently? I like ice cream, but I don't go out my way for it. I picked up, I had stocked up on the Oreo ice cream that is made by the actual Oreo brand, and that's pretty good, by the way. That's like a brand new release. And then I got some ice cream from the Milk Bar, which is really good. Fancy flavors, but it's very good. Oreo ice cream. Yes, so it is. So I mean, we all know cookies and cream ice cream, right? That's a very general flavor. But the Oreo brand themselves made their own ice cream, and they actually have they have popsicle sticks, and they have, I think, ice cream sandwiches as well. But it's the Oreo brand, so I was really interested in that. I tried it, and it's really good. It's like fluffy almost. It's a bit too highbrow for you. I stick with generic cookies and cream. Do you think it's highbrow for you? Okay, oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'll always just try anything cookies and cream in general. I don't care what it is. I don't care what form it is. I don't care what makes it. I will always just try it. But it is pretty good. That sounds like an awful thing. Me is describing happening to you, Biftek. Are you getting better? Oh. Yeah, he got food poisoning, but he's getting better. Hey Tina, are you going to sleep soon? Can I ask you a question? When are you going to sleep? Can I start a conversation with you, or are you sleeping soon? Oh wait, do I use the alteration? Yeah, let's just go. Custard and chocolate is better ice cream. It's just too cold. Gotcha. Custard is good. Ice cream you find is too cold. That's fair. That's fair. Most important thing when you have food poison to keep. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, are you dotted? You are. You're just gonna go. God damn it. Stupid. Yeah, I had, like, the last time I had food poisoning is maybe, like, say 5 or 7 years ago. I like, thankfully don't have it very often, but I remember where, and it's kind of brutal. Sucks! Because then you put into this, like, you get this doubt in your brain. You're like, man, like, the next time you eat, like, are you gonna be okay? It does, like, a really big psychological thing to you. You're playing Red Mage, and you're catching up to you. Oh. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I have a little bit of experience, you know? Decided to make a push back in the crystal earlier today. Not the worst, 17 wins solo. You know, after I saw that update for the PvP, I was like, thank God, I can just stop PvPing for the rest of my life now. Until, I guess, the next set of tier, I don't know. I think, honestly, even if the next tier, the tier thing of whatever, I'll just do frontlines from there on. You awake for a bit longer? Okay, Tina. So I read this thing on Twitter, and I just wanted to see if it's, like, true in terms of Swedish customs. So it was also taken out of context until I read like the actual story behind it, and it's like, oh, that makes sense. So what the out of context story was that there was a guy. It was like a Reddit post. There was some person, I shouldn't say a guy, just a post. And they're like, I went to a friend's house in Sweden, and my friend left the room when we were hanging out. And he said, I'll be right back. And then, his friend didn't come back to the room for like 20 minutes. So this person is like, what's going on? And he goes outside, he goes out his friend's room, and he sees their family eating, like, food. And then his friend is like, oh, we'll be done in a couple minutes. So, like, he was weirded out by the fact that they didn't invite him to eat, and they didn't like, ask him to have food. And then that became this, like, weird thing on Twitter. But then what I eventually learned, apparently, and the reason I'm asking you is just, you know, essentially confirmation whether it's true or not, is that it's a Swedish thing where it's customary for you guys not to invite your guests to eat food. But the reasoning for that is because you don't want to disrupt your guest's schedule. Maybe your guest is supposed to, like, have dinner with your family later, or supposed to, like, you know, especially more for kids, right? You don't want to disrupt the schedule of your friend's kids or something. And when I heard that explanation, I'm like, okay, I can see that, you know, in context, I can see that. You know, like, you don't want to ruin a family friend's schedule if they're supposed to have a meal later in the day with their parents or with their family. I'm like, okay. But then they also said that it's kind of a little bit of a really an older tradition that I guess it's not as common, but it still is a thing. And, like, I guess if you mention it, it's still like, oh yeah, I know that. Like I guess if you ask other Swedish citizens, it's like, yeah, I know about that. But they don't necessarily do it. So that sounds super weird. Yeah, it's a little weird. Again, out of context, it's weird. But again, once I heard the explanation, I'm like, oh, you know what? It makes sense. I get it. Random question: what do you think is the least useful Pokemon in Deep Dungeon? Intuition. Or do you want me to just not include Intuition? Here in Holland, at least, when you go, sometimes they invite you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you just refuse because you have your own dinner plans. Right, and that's the idea there. Like, you have your own plans, so it's kind of like you're not necessarily being rude about it. You're just it's just something that's assumed. The least after? I'd say probably Fortune. Although Fortune has won me runs before. Very rarely has it been the cause. I would say Fortune or Affluence is probably the one because there's just too much RNG involved. I'm gonna go make food. Hey, just BRB. Yeah, I BRB, dude. You just AFK for like 20 minutes. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Intuition? Well, no. Raven said not to include intuition. I'm assuming they're not including intuition. It is what it is, basically, yeah. Would make sense, at least offer a sarnie. A sarnie? Just offer a fish. Purity? Well, purity depends on the job. Fallen Wrath, hey, I just had to say thanks again for the— hey, thank you! Really helped explain everything so well, made it clear. Hey, Fallen Wrath, thanks for posting that. Thanks for tagging me, but also, congrats. I mean, that's more important than anything, so welcome to the club. Thanks for passing by, and appreciate it. And enjoy that title. Are you gonna do more Deep Dungeon? Are you gonna do more clears? Are you gonna go into Heaven on High? What's the future plans here? We're gonna go to Disney World? I'm going to Disney World after I clear Astro. I'm AFKing for 6 months. Just a heads up, if I clear Astro, guys, you won't see this channel for 6 months. Sweets also put mashed potatoes. Also put mashed potatoes and hot dogs. Well, that's not— I would have that. I mean, that sounds amazing. That's not really a thing I heard of, but the thinking behind it sounds a bit Swedish because we are very much about not causing trouble to people and overthinking things without talking about it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, all right, Tina. I getcha. Okay. 6 months. Are you going alone Disney, or do you got someone with you? I guess I could take someone. I just don't know if they'll also go 6 months. I mean, it's a long time, so I could go with someone. I just don't know if they'll go 6 months. I'm planning on Heaven on High, hoping to clear both before the new one. Yo, let's go! Fun. You're like 99% of runners, man. I don't think I've seen a single runner who gets like one of the titles and you're like, you know what, I'm good, I'm finished. I'm gonna quit Deep Dungeon for the rest of my life. Peace. Like, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Or like, yeah, I'm gonna get the other one. Like, that's like the common answer. But I'm still always curious to hear it, you know? Trying to clear PoTD before summer is over. You got a lot of time, so you got 6 months? Yo. I got one title, and now all I do is fish again. Fishing is not bad. I mean, that's what JC's doing for a bit. We're doing something stupid. I don't save people from stupid because I do stupid. If I were to save people from stupid, then that's hypocritical of me. Then again, I'm also introverted nerd, so I'm not really in theory of normal social customs. True, you know, Tina, I can understand that. Like, you're not out and about with human beings to then practice social customs. Like, that's kind of me too. Like, I'm very much like I'm very much not too into, or rather too versed in going over people's houses, if you will. Like, I know the Asian customs that I have with the family, because we go to— I mean, family is a lot. Like, we do that, but if I go over to like some random person's house, they're gonna think I'm like freaking weird because I'm doing all these like things that they probably don't expect me to do, you know? We're doing 0 to hero, no jobstone. What's 0 to hero? Like, no arm and armor, and then no jobstone? So right now I'm doing PoTD, says Zin, before I begin going through Stormblood. There's so many of you, Zin, that are like focusing Deep Dungeon before main story. It's actually pretty funny. Like, you guys should kind of finish main story. Like, you know there's another Deep Dungeon coming, and it's probably an Endwalker. Like, you kind of want to be an Endwalker for it, like, not gonna lie. And I have a funny feeling that, you know, Boja set the stage for this. So historically, okay, let's go historically with the Deep Dungeon, okay? There's not that much history with it, but we'll go historically. Palace of the Dead unlocks after Copperbell Mines. Like, when they put it in, like, everyone could get it. But it was meant to be a catch-up level, so there was no issues there. With Heaven on High, in essence, everyone kind of could have gotten it. but it was like in the midway patch. They put it like the unlock quest I think was 63, but you could go in as 61 because it was in the Ruby Sea. However, Bozja, on the other hand, I believe was the did I say 6.3? No, I meant like 4. No, yeah, 63. Wait, level 63. You can unlock Heaven on High. So that's well before the end of the patch. Bozja, on the other hand, I believe it unlocked in 5.1 or 5.2. It was way later into the patch, into the story. Like, you had to complete the main story to even see that part of the game mode. Of course, you had to do the Evilist raids and all that too, but that's a different story. But that kind of set a little bit of a precedence where I feel like because the story in Endwalker is so involved, I mean, even maybe putting in the idea of Shadowbringers having to be done too, like, you might need to finish Endwalker before they start considering that. So there might be a thing there. I hope the new Deep Dungeon has something to do with Island Sanctuary. Do you wanna just go full on Stardew Valley? Like, you can farm and make crops, but then also you can go into the mines and just do a deep dungeon and like come away with, like, you know, baby slimes and stuff. Let me get my shiny slime in my slime ranch, where every time I walk into the building, they try to destroy me because they don't know that I'm actually the person that's taking care of them. That sounds like a pretty decent idea to me. I'll like find a shiny Morbol in the mining deep dungeon in Island Sanctuary. I'll park it in its own little cage, and I'll go to feed it, and then it just tries to kill me every time. I think that works out. Make for an exciting stream at the very least. Boshi did weird things like syncing item levels up. I wonder if they'll use that for Criterion. I hope they do. But let me tell you one thing, Taco. I was motivated to gear up my crafters because I wanted to make sure that if I needed gear for Criterion, I could craft it, because I'm obviously not doing Savage. So I was motivated to finally get my crafting gear set away, and now I should be set if I need to make gear. Like, I will make gear anyway, but if I needed to make gear for, like, a job that I wasn't necessarily using to begin with, I'll be ready. Imagine if we get a new deep dungeon that you need to do is for new relics. That's not gonna happen because Manderville has it, so that's already set and done. Linking deep dungeon to something like relic would be bad for deep dungeon. No, exactly what Squid said. It's a bad idea to do it. You basically would never want that to happen. Otherwise, you get a bad deep dungeon. That's it. That's plain and simple and a fact. I guess the problem goes away if they set a lower limit. Yeah. Or they just set like a base value. Like, they don't even put gear into fact. I mean, that's why Deep Dungeon was awesome, because you made your gear inside. But I don't think they're going to use that same system, because that's just based... Then it's like, okay, you just may as well just do Deep Dungeon at that point. So they're probably going to have some type of different system. I don't know. We dumped our 8-pull, took off job zone, so we're going to see how much HOH we can do. LOL. LMAO. Hey Raven, are you going to submit a Deep Dungeon run for RPG Limit Break? Are you guys there yet, or no? Is Meteor gonna do it? I'd race. If you guys want to race, I'll do a race. No, but like Deluvium had PoTD as an alternative. Had D as an alternative. Okay. You have a week to submit. They opened the submissions 2 hours ago, and you have a week to submit it. I submitted my Stranger Paradise run, so cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers, they would like to see Stranger Paradise and RPG Limit Break in October. I'm hoping. Because that might be a really good stepping stone. Like, the goal is GDQ, but that might be a really good stepping stone, you know? To kind of get myself a little bit in the speedrun community, get the name out there a little bit, and hopefully it helps try to submit that run to GDQ. Me burp. Does he play casting? I will say I would much rather be the gamer than the caster. But if it comes to Deep Dungeon, that's a different story. But I think with other games, I would much rather be the gamer. Not that I mean, you know, it's just my preference. I'm a gamer. I'm so much more gamer than a commentator, you know? Last time you ran it was pretty smooth to watch. Yeah. I mean, that's why I was forcing myself to practice that, and that's the reason. That's basically the reason right there. It's to get it into that game. Like, I would totally practice a lot. I mean, if we get the run submitted, I'm gonna fine-tune my ability to do this even further. You know, I'm just trying to just see and how I do personally, but I definitely would fine-tune how it goes. I mean, I would probably even write a script almost in notes, and so that's how seriously I would take it. I love it. Oh, I'm dying. I love this song. Such a good battle theme. I guess I better try to get some sleep and awake all day, especially when the pincos are working. Hi, Ethereal. Hey, thanks, pass by. It's good to see ya. And have a wonderful night. Sleep well. We are doing a sponsored stream later, by the way, guys. When I finish the 50 floors. Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunts. So if you want to see how that game goes, just stick around. We'll play it for about 2 hours today. Give the game a fair look. Play it out. See how we do, see how the game plays, all that fun stuff. Pretty excited about it, just to try it. It's been fun playing new games, so kind of getting back into that, you know, it'd be nice. Bloodlines was an FMF series. Bloodlines? What's Bloodlines? Is that part of the series? I'm not very familiar at all with this game, outside of just installing it. My last climb ended at 120. When server lag killed me final sting. Oh. What does fungible mean? What does fungible mean, Mr. Taco? Explain to the class. It's another game in the series. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Seal. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, alteration again. Wow, this is a scoring run again. We got another scoring run, guys. Look how fast Astro is. Fastro! It is Fastro! The impression I'm getting is yes, we are down, but not for this one because it's too soon. Skills are not good in the moment. Okay. You got it. All good. Understandable. All good. Just the submission is a week period, so you have a week to submit. Miss 7 Witch! Sibylla!
Canter feels great.
Hey, yo, thanks for the 27 months in a row support to the stream. I really appreciate you, dude. I mean, I am still patiently awaiting your clear. Patiently awaiting that clear. The OGs, man. The OGs are all in the 20s. It's sick. It's sick. Guys who sat through and supported my stream dying all the time, pixelated streams, poor internet connection. Now here we are. Nenny, thanks for the follow, welcome in. There is really a fun side quest in Anagarsis, specifically for PoTD lovers. Were you inclined to side? Will I be inclined to do side quests on stream? No. No, I don't do story on stream, unfortunately. But I think you're talking about... Are you talking about the one for Behemoth? where they like explain like the creation of Behemoth. I think that's the one you're talking about, right? I think I know what that is. I didn't do it, but I think I know. Yeah, because I think like Jason was telling me about it, and I think a couple people had done it. But yeah, I actually thought that was hilarious too. Yeah, yeah. I think they also explain a lot of other things, right? Jason, I think you were telling me about that quest that explained Behemoth. I think you sent me screenshots the last time. Remember that in the early days of Endwalker? Yeah. That's why I know about it. Because Jason told me about it. He gave me spoilers. I tell him not to give me spoilers, but he still does it anyway. It's great. I'm kidding, by the way. I do enjoy words and wordplay, so that's good to know. Gotcha. There you go. Mild trauma to your warrior. Love it. 1 to 6, you only got 2 alterations. It's okay, I made it up for you. I got 4. Actually, I think I got 5, not even 4. I got 5. Yeah, I got 5, I think, before. I don't know. Math is really hard. I wonder how long it could make that text, by the way. We could do like Anda's Mimic Bongo, including unnecessary text to make it even longer, something like that. That would be really irritating though if someone spams it, because then I'd have to stop it at some point. Like that would actually be kind of bad. Why do I have still mimics? What? Stop. Oh, I have an Echo Drop. This one? Echo Drop. The Echo Drops remove silence, but they do put your sustaining potion on cooldown. But in the lower floors it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you need sustaining potions here, then you got a lot of problems. But yeah, I keep them in hand. They're really good for healers. So... Speedruns? Yeah, speedruns too. Hey Monster, how you doing? I can kill this in time, right? Oh, so like, okay, so we're doing ads on stream, right guys? We've been talking about that a lot. I've been trying to be as transparent as possible with you guys. I'm trying to give you guys heads up so you guys are prepared and everything. They gave me a new offer for next month, and the only thing I was kind of annoyed about is that I'm supposed to do 3 minutes of ads per minute. Per minute. Keep saying that. I'm supposed to do 3 minutes of ads per hour. They didn't give me 3 minutes per ads per hour. They gave me only 4 minutes. I'm like, oh. So now I have to find a way to weave in 4 minutes per hour, and that's gonna be interesting, but we're probably gonna do that. So we'll see how it goes. 3 minutes faster. Yeah, man. It's awesome. It's real time efficient. Make that moolah very quickly. I'll check the seal. Cool. Well, the thing that's weird is I could only do a maximum of 3 minutes for an ad. So what happens is like something to the effect of I probably have to do a 3-minute ad and then like put like 30-second ads here and there, or like a minute ad somewhere. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I'll figure it out. There's now an ad stream with Deep Dungeon intermissions. you'll see pieces of Deep Dungeon and everything. That's hilarious. That's actually gonna be pretty funny. They asked you to temper with the laws of time, space, profit. Sounds about right. Yeah, I mean that sounds about right. Yeah, it's just gonna be weird. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I really want to keep the action as visible as possible, but it's gonna be tough, especially on the higher floors. But I'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. I mean, for the most part, I think it's been helping that I was transparent about it in the first place. Yeah, it's just something I'm gonna have to learn. 27 ads per hour? What's this a network TV show? I'm gonna have dramatic music once we play an ad. We're playing an ad when we kill the boss, by the way, guys. Ad going in. So I'll catch you guys in a second, alright? I'm gonna kill this boss. 3-minute ad, BRB. yeah, cliffhanger music, exactly. The screen fades to black, you know? Okay, let's do. Ooh, shit. Well, I do say that actually, Biftech. Once the ad finishes, I'm like, welcome back. So I kind of do that already. The only thing that throws me off... Actually, I'm gonna say this when the ad finishes, but I'll say it right now. The only thing that does throw me off is I don't know at which timing the ads show up. So like, for instance, if I say, hey, ads showing up, and I hit the button immediately right after there, like, is that how it shows up to you guys? Or do I have to, like, say it, wait 5 seconds, and then do it? You know what I'm saying? Do I have to account for delay? But then it's like I know Tina for now, like, I can recognize from Tina's responses, and this is not calling her out or anything. I can recognize that she's on a longer delay than, like, most people. So, like, for instance, if she were to get ads, like, do I have to wait, like, 20 seconds before I hit it? Otherwise, like, she will never hear me say, hey, I'm hitting an ad, because I didn't give enough time for it. So it kind of makes that really weird. But, I don't know, we'll figure it out. There should be a delay, but depending on what country the series is on, there might be 10-second ads because Twitch 1, Twitch 2, Twitch 1. Yeah, I'm realizing that I hit a 3-minute ad and not everyone gets all the ads, which is really interesting. Like, Taco, you're talking now, apparently you're hearing me, and I still have 3 minutes, I still have a minute and a half of ads remaining. No, I have an option for that, Jason. Did you want to see ads? Because I can turn it on, and I could laugh really hard, and then no one will sub to the channel anymore. You want me to do that? I'll lose viewers. Wow. You know, your contribution helps me, man. If you see an ad, I'm making pennies. You realize that, right? You make Twitch happy, you make me happy. I get a penny. There are only 2 ads that I never get pushed. Interesting. So you only get 2 minutes of ads? Yeah. I don't mind disclosing how much money we're making off of ads. They didn't say I shouldn't do that. Like, I can disclose it. It's not a big deal. Pennies still get distributed? Yeah, in America. Yo, Jason, thanks for giving the sub. Okay, thanks, man. Thanks for all the 250 pennies that you have contributed to the stream. Okay, I forgive you. You can now no longer see ads, period. Thanks for gifting the sub to Ari, who is trying to hunt down the red mage runs. Alright, welcome back, team. Thank you. Oh, welcome back thank you for participating for that ad. All duh pennies, that's right. I remember, is it Canada? Can the Canadians kind of confirm this? Didn't you guys, like, stop giving coins? Like, was there a country that just doesn't have coins anymore? Remember there's like a country or something that does, like, just doesn't distribute coins, they just do bills. I can't remember who it was. I'm just here hunting over that Dark Knight cleric. Forget that shit. Canada stopped a while back. Cash transactions rounded to nearest nickel, but digital payments are still intact. Gotcha. You know, for a period of time here in America, when I went to KFC, they did round off the pricing of their food items, so it'd always be a whole number. But then they went back to selling everything at $4.99 and like $5.99, and then put the tax onto it. So you know, but it was nice for a little bit. Boo 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 boo. What I'm thinking is I'll do a 3-minute ad when I do the boss, and then we'll try to do like a 30-second ads in between somewhere, so it's not too much of a loss of action. I think that's the best I could do to make it 4 minutes. I have to be really diligent on it. That's the only annoying part. Dumb thing is we discontinued the half set because it wasn't getting used, and it was way more purchasing power than Penny does today. Get rid of them. Text is a problem in North America because it's added after in various... Yes, it does. It could probably be exact pricing like that. No, that's exactly what it is. But for a minute during COVID time, they put it into the actual pricing, so you didn't have to. So they didn't have to deal with coins essentially. And also, we did have a coin problem during the pandemic. Like coins were not being circulated very well, so they, you know, did alternative ways of doing it. But things were like kind of back to normal. Hey, Hollow, how you doing? I mean, I was always paying with a card. Like, I basically never wanted to change up cash during the pandemic and the rare times I was outside the house anyway. So it's like, oh, okay. Didn't bother me one bit. I still find it odd your prices are displayed without tax. I know. I think, like, isn't, like, America the only thing that does that? There's a lot of things we do weird in America that, I mean, I think it's like normal, and then you go to literally any other place in the world and like no one does it, you know? That actually worked. I hate tipping. Oh, that we do tipping or that we don't do tipping? My dad is kind of a conspiracy theorist and kept saying they're getting rid of coins to make us all use debit cards so they can track our spending. You know, anytime someone makes an argument, BivTech, about the government sees what you're doing if you do X, in my brain I'm like, A, I think they already see what you're doing. B, if they really wanted to track you, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what you could possibly do, they're going to track you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's how I say sometimes with, like, sometimes my parents ask me, like, is this safe to do in the internet? Like, they're asking me, like, is this a safe thing to do? Like, am I gonna lose information? I always go to them, I'm like, you're fine. You know, you don't have to go that crazy with your security. I mean, you can go, like, basic security, but if someone really wanted your information, and they really wanted to take your stuff, I'm pretty sure they can figure out a way to do it, no matter what you have, like, what you have, you know? Like, you really have to, like, piss off some people or have something they really, really want, but... If you carry a smartphone, they know where you are, easily... Yeah. Precisely. Tipping in Canada is silly, because minimum wage is the same between tip work like restaurants and rather drastic reduced. Smartphones also track everything you do on them. Smartphones also track everything you do. Oh yeah, you should... I mean, do you guys use Facebook? You know, I can go to my phone right now. I could say something very loud to my phone, be like, man, I'm really hungry. And you know what? Facebook's gonna give me an ad on food. It's great. I actually have bought stuff from Facebook ads, like, they're actually pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they were actually pretty good. So, that's the thing. But, you know, that's details. Like, it sounds creepy, but I've just settled to the fact that, like, I don't really care right now. Meiji! Uh-oh. She's gonna tell me... Is she gonna tell me what happened in her end? What's it called? Meiji raid. Oh! Oh, that's very simple. That's a very simple one. Oh. I guess everything went as planned. Can you shout really quick? Alexa, buy Oreo ice cream? Did that work? Yo, Meiji, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. I'm Angela's Demon. I also do Deep Dungeon as Meiji does. We are setting up an astrophile. And also, we're going to be having a sponsored stream later. We're going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade. If you guys want to see that later, stick around after we finish floor 50. And we're going to play that for a couple hours with two of our best buds from the stream. I changed what I was playing like 3 times that stream. They made me play Conjure and it sucks, I don't like it, SOB. Oh, sob. Why did I translate my brain as son of a bitch? You didn't do your best Aurora impression? What if Meiji, what if your path to do Phasmophobia with Aurora was to do a Conjurer run to, like, I don't know, floor 170? Would you do it? Meiji Guide has helped me with looking out for scary mobs in PoTD. Meiji Guide is the best written guide that you can definitely utilize out there for Deep Dungeon. Period. That's it. It's me, a Seal. Hey! Thanks to Prime and the follow straight in. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Mucho gracias. Tarnished, hello, good evenings, and welcome in. PM, hello. Who else we got? One Era, good to see you. Bronto. Bronato, sorry, said that wrong. Good to see you guys. Hope you all are doing well. I don't know which one's worse, suffering for a long time palace or suffering 20 minute bosses on Heaven on High. Because 150 boss would be like... Would it be slower? Would it be slower or faster than Astro? What do you think? I don't know. I haven't even investigated it, but I almost think it would still be faster as a Conjurer than an Astro. I'm just trying to get gravity. But yes, guys, check out Meiji, please do. She's great. She's got a great stream over there. Very smart. She's a very smart individual. And she has some very interesting things with her VTuber that you can interact with. One of the funniest ones, I don't know Meiji if you swap them out and you try other things. But one of the funniest ones she has is she downloaded or ripped the sound effect of the patrols in 81 plus 7 on high. So the Merit Patrol, the Garula, and the Manticore. And there's a channel of Point Redemption where you could make it where you could do a jump scare, and it smashes into a skull on her VTuber when you do it. It's great. I think you can play tic-tac-toe in her head, but I think that was kind of like weird. But very smart, very interesting interactive things you can do in Meiji's stream, aside from enjoying the content of her playing like a ridiculous gamer. That's also, you know, that's also there. You also get that experience over there. Astro just needs to stop using theoretical suns for damage and throw real ones. Maybe one day we'll throw a moon. 60 done, climbing back up continues. Let's go, Zen! Let me just get more mimics. Oh, did I add those 2 mimics? I don't think I did. Oh, more mimics! Cool. We haven't seen enough of mimics, apparently. This is gonna be another mimic run. We had 82 mimics last run. 193 floors, we saw 82 mimics. Most I've ever seen in my life. My optimum is 0? Yeah, well, you know. Definitely oh my to both. Hey, Ek. We are happy that it's helped. That's it. So that's simple, man. Started 1. Meiji's my favorite streamer to watch throw their run with yellows. Hey, she makes it interesting, you know? It's all that matters. She's a streamer. She's got to make it entertaining sometimes. Even if it's at the expense of her entertainment. It's the entertainment for you guys. I should have light speeded. I don't know if that's a word. Meiji has some unconventional streams, surprisingly fun. Surprisingly fun? I don't know about surprisingly fun. I think I'm not surprised at all that it's fun. She's got a brilliant mind. And that's all it comes down to. She's just very smart at what she thinks of in terms of ideas. And that is what she produces. I think in the world of like many content creators out there, it does help that you get someone who is just unique at what they do, you know? It may be great to get the one that is popular or that's similar to another, but honestly, it's the uniqueness that will make people stick around. It's different from all the rest out there. Oh, I'm totally unconventional. I love unconventional. It's so disorienting running through sight mobs. It's so disorienting running through sight mobs? Why is it disorienting? They tried to figure out how to do it, or... Am I not out of this void? Where's my gravité? I need my gravité. Rage. Because having come from WoW, I always... Oh, I see. Jimmy's guys in videos, I should clear by now if only I had time. Hey, there's still 6 months to the next deep dungeon, if more. So don't worry, man. There's a lot of time. At least until the next deep dungeon, that's for sure. Do I see more mimics? Is this another mimic forever? Or do we get them out of the way so that I don't see them later? Okay. Headphones, please. Stop being annoying. Thank you. I've noticed my dual cast works on Lust. Does it work on the Angel? Nope. Angel is ability, but... Oh yeah, we got more mimics. Nice, let's go. The Angel's an ability, but the Lust is a spell cast, so that's why. This is quite the score I got going on here. For now, but like once we finish up like 40, I'm not gonna kill that much, but yeah. Oh, that feels amazing when I died at 120 at full 3. It's okay, you did it once, you can do it again, Zen. That's what I always say. So, Ayo, it's me. Hey, Sa'il. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs to the channel. I really appreciate that. Yo, hey, our buddy Fallen who just got cleared. Got it. I'm not out of here. What? Thank you for that. I appreciate that support to the stream. Cause I've been looking for so long. Hey, you don't have to, but it is much appreciated. You know. So. Oh my god, why am I not out of this floor yet? I should go to bed. Says good night. Well, enjoy bed. All the pennies! Though I don't generally have an issue with palms, so I should have an easier time in the higher floors. Yes, that's the idea. Getting as much Mimic as you can now. Maybe you'll build Karma to not spend 20 minutes and... Yeah, I'm not sure, Ekbello. Did you see how many Mimics I had at the end of the run on Thursday? I've never seen that many Mimics in my life. Legit. And we saw it on Thursday. 82! Oh, what food you have, Ada? Yeah, and you could look back at the VOD. You know, that wasn't BS. I counted every single one that we ran into. But also the later floors respawned so many. But with that being said, I mean, you know, the takeaway from that is that despite all of those mimics, we still made it to 193. Like, that's a win right there. Like, how am I supposed to be mad about that? Like, we still made it all the way up there through mimic heaven, you know? Like, wow. Just imagine if we got like half those mimics on the run. Incredible. Records are made to be broken. That's true. Let's do the pull here. Okay, do witching. This friggin' just randomly spawned. Rice with stuff. That's very descriptive. So, but somebody mom showed me a long time ago, so I just did what she used to do for me when I was a kid. Oh, cool. Okay. Rice with stuff. Nice. Look at all the chests that drop. What an awesome fortune. Yeah, I did. I thought the 191 floor where I took a gamble to open chests was such a it was like this is the run. This is what my run was like for this file. It was insane. Chest, boom, mimic, other chest, boom, mimic. It's like, are you kidding me? Did you seriously just do that to me right now? It's like, oh my god. Almost dead. Okay. Do you have the Omni Clear? I do. Omni Clear is all done. I did that in Shadowbringers, and then I reconfirmed it in this expansion by clearing Sage and Reaper kind of right away. Yep, that is complete. I can get another site. May as well. This song is so hype. You know what I'm so excited about, guys? With all the new games coming out in the future. New music! That I can see if it's gonna cross over some DMCA issues, but you know what? It's fine. What's life without risks? That's how I look at it. What's life without risks? What about Ultimate Deep Dungeon? Your palms are limited to having one per max? I'm good. You can just do that if you want to without having to make it. I gotta roll out. It's like, thanks again for the, hey, thank you for being a part of the community. There is no community without you guys. It's a me, right? I can do all these things, we can have all this information, we can share it with everyone, but if there's no one to share it to, not much of a community. So, thank you for being part of the community. This song by Rever, it goes to good. Porto Johnny, more Astro. I gotta clear it, man. We got a mission. I got a goal. I gotta finish the goal. That's it. It's that simple. Sobaz, your general tip using Fortune Pomanders. If Ellie's in your chat, you better use it if you have 3, otherwise she's gonna start cursing at you. Other than that, I do like to save it if I find an opportunity that we're gonna get a lot of kills, or if I want to pair it with a Rage. There is kind of a more optimal way of doing it. Like, honestly, you should probably keep it at 2. We joke with Ellie. Ellie's like, you should keep that thing at 2. She's not wrong. It honestly is a pretty good strategy. I'm just a little bit more cautious with how I use it. But, you know, keep it at 2. Just make sure that you kind of kill a lot. Like, you don't want to use it on a flighted floor. A flighted floor is not good for a Fortune, because you're not going to get that many kills. But basically, the general principle, Sova, is you want to maximize the efficiency of that Pomander. That's it. That's all it comes down to. So what does that mean? If Fortune gives a percentage of if Fortune gives a percentage of higher chance of a chest dropping, you want to do it when you get the most kills. That's it. Yeah, that's what I do, Zin. I will not lie, I don't think that's really the most efficient way if you're talking about optimization and everything. But that's a strategy that I've kind of fallen into, and it hasn't gone wrong for me unless I'm really trying to push for palms and I'm missing something. I get a little desperate, but yeah, that's a general concept there. The song is written by the same person who did Attack. Oh, was it? Oh, interesting, 7. I did not know that. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't know that, dude. That's a good song. Alright. Someday I'll go back to clear Heaven on High again. Maybe I'll try Warrior or something to change things up a bit. Hey, both of those jobs I'm in love with. Those are 2 really good jobs over there. Do. I'll do another Shank Steel because we're gonna need it for the boss. It's a heads up, we're gonna play a 3-minute ad when we kill the boss, guys. So just heads up on that part. I've been giving a warning every single time. If in case I miss it, we'll do one once the boss dies. I'm not gonna hit the landmine, it's too dangerous. Hey guys, check out Javi Coffee. There you go. We had someone recently to get a purchase of it. About to get it on Monday. Hopefully they like it, but good brand. What is the chest I missed? I have no idea because I didn't check it. LOL. Damn, I get a farm in the sights, dude. Let's go. Alright, cool, let's go. Can I do this in 2 minutes? Question mark. Probably not. I'm an Astro. Why would I be able to do this in 2 minutes? What floor did I die on? 193 in epic fashion. I decided, hey, I'm gonna die in this run. Let's find the most epic way to die. And I accomplished that on Thursday. It was great. Yikes? It was kind of yikes, but it was also pretty funny. I'm sure a couple people laughed at me, which is great. I laughed at myself, that's for sure. But yeah, it was just a little unfortunate. Like, I don't know if you saw any of the 191 set, Corbin. I'm not sure if you saw any of it. It took me 20 minutes to get off the first floor. 20 minutes. I was stuck in the first floor. It was awesome. Yeah, yeah, damn is right. So, you know, that kind of set the stage for the run, but it happens, you know, it happens. Song's so good, reminds me of anime opening theme. It's a good song. So you're saying Fireblood that Soken can write an anime opening theme. I guess you see in the Hildebrand though, to be fair. Imagine being a comedy of that anime. So we did original label song as generic final boss theme. Did originally label this song as generic final boss theme. Well, that kind of makes sense though, JCN, because when we heard it in the initial trailer, it kind of had a boss theme vibe to it, right? Guys, I missed the speedrun. Should I reset? We missed the score, so should I reset because of that? I think it's possible. I think Loken and Alma should be upset that I took another additional 2 hours to get this run done. Yeah? Alright. Restart? Right. Well, it's not technically in 2900, it's 2938, alright? So it's not the same thing. Logan, you okay? Waiting another 2 hours? We'll start at 2 AM. Actually, it'd be what, like 1 AM Eastern? I'm sorry. Wait, I don't know where you are, but anyway, it'd be like whatever time it is. You don't have to tell me where you are. Alright, we're playing an ad. Oh, we're playing an ad after this boss dies. 3-minute ad, guys. I'm holding my fingers 3 times in front of the camera. You can totally see it. So BRB, 3 minutes. Oh, same time as. Oh, wait, you're in North Carolina? Logan, you know my buddy Siren, Miss Rogue of Light TV, right? She's in North Carolina. She's in the techie part of North Carolina, that's what she told me. Yeah, she lives in North Carolina in the techie part of it. She said she'd take me around if I ever go down there. That's where you are? Oh, that's so funny. Dang. She's good. She is good people. I've known her for a long time. I met her IRL. She's good people. Do 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 do. Well, I keep getting sights. Holy crap. Do do. Trap. Actually, I'm gonna pull these. Let's make it a one-way street, not a 5-way street. Actually, let's make it a 3-way street. I can level up in this one. Aren't you afraid when you get so many rages early on, they won't show up 180 plus? No. There's too many floors for that to happen. And also 81 plus is a floor that gives a lot of rage, so it doesn't bother me one bit. You're doing great going to bed. Damn, you calling Tina out, dude? You wish you had that RNG? I'm just checking on the chest. In all of my runs, never have I ever had to worry about that. Strength? Oh wait, this is... Yeah, of course it's Mimics. I'm gonna do the same thing I did earlier. Almers, what's up, dude? Also, welcome back from the ad. I really appreciate you guys chilling for that ad. Welcome back from the ad. If a shoe. Give me a moment. I got a question for you about party ranking in PoTD. Yo, do you get more points if you only do 2? Yes. If you want the most points possible in Palace of the Dead or Heaven on High, you have to do a duo. A 4-man and a 3-man will never beat a duo at maximum optimization. What do you think of Sage soloing? Oh wait, didn't someone ask me which healer I thought was the best? I think Sage is one of the best healers. 1, it's the most fun, but 2, it's very strong. One of the biggest things that's awesome with Sage, aside from its actual power, its raw power, is that it's very mobile. Oh god, I might die. I actually had to cancel it. Oh my god. That feels bad. I made a mistake. Oops. Was I not healing? I thought I had a heal up. Or I'm just dying in general. I should have stealed, that's what I should have done. But yeah, Sage is fantastic. I would actually love to do a Sage run again. I would totally do another Sage run. I gotta kill. Oh, I already did do this in Mexico. Yeah. Wait. Okay, got it. It's a foo. Yeah, Val, I hope that answers your question over there. And personally, which is your favorite healer? Yeah, it's both my favorite, and I think it's one of the best ones to choose, Porto. I really enjoyed the healer run. I really enjoyed the Sage run, I'm sorry. I really enjoyed the Sage run a lot. It was so much fun to do Sage. I one-shot Sage and Palace when we did it. And that was a world first, and then I did Sage in three shots in Heaven on High. It took me 3 attempts in Heaven on High, and one of them was a disconnect. So that says a lot about the job. And considering I'm attempt number 9, I think, for Astro, with all of the experience I've already had, yeah, it kind of says a lot right there. I was thinking of trying 1 to 200 myself. Sage is your main healer, so I was wondering. Wonder away. Yeah, Val, if you need a video, I don't have the direct link to it, but I do have my attempt on YouTube. So if you ever want to see it, I mean, Sage hasn't really changed from the release of Endwalker, so that run should be pretty up to date. So if you want to see me at it, you can just search for my channel, or just type in Sage PoTD solo, it should come up on YouTube. Again, I really like that run, and I constructed my strategy based on just what I thought the job was able to do. Like, I learned Sage on the spot. I didn't try Sage out anywhere, I didn't run into any content. I popped it into Palace of the Dead, and we started to just build my hotbar on the spot. So I learned the job, figured it out, developed the strategy, and then we cleared. Almish with the quick fingers, thank you. So it might be also good to see my thought process, you know, why did I choose to do this? Why did I make these, you know, why did I pull like this, and so on and so forth. Because my idea with Sage was like, oh, I should try to pull 2 at a time, based on the damage that Sage was doing and based on its mobility. Now, I don't think it's necessary. I think our buddy Aurora Moon kind of demonstrated that you didn't need to do that, and you could do 1 at a time, but hey, look, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. I feel like I should have done another site, because I've been getting sites for days, but... Solo runs are your ASMR. I'm glad I can fit in the ASMR category. Thanks, Almers, for covering me. Alteration. Oh! That's not what I wanted to use! No! Tragedy! Honestly, you could get a lot... You can get a lot out most of the videos. Definitely helped me besides Mage's Guide. I've always believed in the non-edited runs. I know that it's not entirely practical. I'm sure a lot of you zoom through it, play it at 2 times speed. But there's always been something to me that is important about doing the run and showcasing the run without any edits. Like, this is exactly how it's gonna play out for the full duration. And I think that authenticity is appreciated. And there's been a lot of people who've doing much shorter guides. I mean, Sigs is definitely one guy that we talk about, and that's very popular now. In terms of Red Mage, it's a 2-hour, I believe, 2.5-hour video explaining everything. And there's definitely something to it, but I feel like the long form videos and the unedited should exist. You know, they should be there. They should exist. They should be there for you guys to see. You never know. There just might be something along the thought process or the little details within the run that's important for some of you to see. Well, mostly put up the full runs as a play along. Yeah, and that's kind of what it's evolved into. That's what I've learned too. People would put it up and play and like kind of, I'd be like ghosting you in essence. In a good way, ghosting in a good way. Like Mario Kart, that's always what I think of when I hear ghosting. And again, as we've been, you kind of see the Nightbot doing the ad a little bit, but we're gonna be swapping into Vampire the Masquerade once we beat floor 50. We are sponsored for that stream and for that game. I'm really excited about that. Really privileged for that. And we're gonna try the game out with our buddy Almersh and Loken. We're gonna play the game and play it for about 2 hours and see what it's all about. And if you guys want to stick around, see also what it's all about for you. It's a free game, by the way, which is kind of nice. It is a free-to-play game, so they have a monetization system and whatever. But at least you can take a look at it. Maybe you're into a battle royale, I don't know. But we're gonna be doing that at the end of floor 50. So I'm probably predicting maybe about 40 minutes from now, an hour from now-ish. We'll see. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, get my reach back. Okay, let's do this. It is right after floor 50, so we're gonna get to 50 and then we'll swap over and do my things. Do you beat me, Fireblood? Are you faster than me? Smiley face. Until I overplay. Hey, it's another Mimic! Shocker! Man, it's like Corrigans just don't exist anymore, I guess. Instead of my early runs, I ran them as play along when I hit 30 last 34st, and then the last machine destroy I did very helpful getting confidence pushing through. Yeah. I was really happy with the newest one that we did, because it was thanks to your feedback, to the viewers' feedback and the people on YouTube providing commentary, comments about, hey, you know, what do you feel about this? Hey, what happens with this? Like giving me scenarios, because I tried to play out as many of those scenarios as I could. And that's what developed into that run, that tutorial, where I forcibly pulled everything on the run. Every single enemy we fought at least one time just to be like, hey, you know, hey, are you curious about a crawler? Here's how a crawler plays. And I think that was something that I think was useful to the viewers, but also it was useful to you guys. And that was important. So I do appreciate all of this conversation and the comments and the opinions and whatever, because it does stay in my brain when we have to do like more of these guides and stuff, you know? It gives me ideas to make them better. I'm always looking to make them better. Hey Valen, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Good old Fire Emblem. I always make mistakes, bad raging. Deal with it. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of know-how with the enemy aggro, that's for sure. Like, you want to know how things aggro before you start, you know, popping rages going willy-nilly. Like, you need to know your limits and stuff. I mean, especially the one tricky one is the landmine. To know that if you hit a landmine while raged, there's a possibility that they might heal back. Like, that's not a common thing, but to know that that's a thing, you gotta be ready for it. Are you kidding me? What is this run? We're up to 18 Mimics! In the first 35 floors! What in the world? I think there must have been some weird patch with the 6.18, man. I think the data center travel made the Mimics data center travel to 8th or something. Like, this is ridiculous. Wow. Take him back, please. Time management says Fallen Wrath and Machinist Kill Everyone is so helpful for you. I think confidence was always what I thought of too. It's about confidence. You gotta believe that you can do it. So if there's any way that I could increase your confidence, that's what's important to me. I got another sight. Why didn't I aggro that monk? Hello? Crystal gave us all their mimics. I guess Avalon. Oh, this better open. Okay. I haven't seen a single Corrigan or Mandy using all the alterations I had. Unreal. Oh! GG game. Well played. Well played. Hate this game. This game's... Oh. Yep. Oh. Switching. I'm almost 60, so I can stop doing big pulls, that's it. Also, the game knows when you rage. The game is trolling right now. The game is trolling so hard. I always love though when that happens. When the scenarios like that happen, it just makes it for extra comedy. I didn't even open the exit. Nice. I should hit 60 by the time I reach the boss. I reach the boss. Oh, I got another sight. Dude, I've gotten sights like every floor. Like, this is also insane. I've never seen so many sights before. Literally, I've used them every single floor. It's like, this is definitely a scorer's dream right now. If you're going for a scoring run, this is the file and seed that you want. Not that seeds exist, but... Ow. Smashed my foot on my chair. Okay, this should get me 90, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, 59, 90. What the fuck? Another sight. Because I haven't gotten enough of them, apparently. Alright, let's continue. Insert name says, I lost one of my best run solo attempts because I was too afraid of the 191 set. I didn't have good palms. But in retrospect, I could have cleared that run if I was more confident. Got the clear later, but it would save me a solid few runs. It's okay, you know what? I think one way you look at it, insert name, is that a run like that where you thought you could have done better, and you thought you should have more confidence, was in fact the run that gave you confidence, right? I think that's partially true. Because maybe that's what's stuck in your brain. The story that you just told me. And the next run you had, that's what you're thinking of. The run that got away from you. But in reality, that's exactly what you needed. That is exactly the experience you had to have for you to get the clear. So in essence, you know, maybe that's the way you think of it. It's okay. I mean, I feel the same in my Astra run. When I got to 191 for the first time, I wasn't a lack of confidence. It was overconfidence from my part. Where I had 3 rages going to that floor, I still had 2 rages when I died in 196. And I feel regrets for that. It's like, man, that could have been the clear. I could have been done with Astro already. But the takeaway is like, okay, next time I just have to be more careful. Maybe I shouldn't have done this risk. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And that will go into play for the next runs proceeding. I might take more care if I have the same scenario again. I might remember that one specific situation that ended my run, and therefore I will not make that mistake again. So lessons are lessons, you just take them, you guys try to be as positive as possible, that's how I always think of it, and that's it. Why are you aggroing? Tina, thanks for being here. I will try to have fun, I hope it is fun, and I'll catch you next time. If I use a Palm of Raising, switch floors. Yes, you do. The Palm of Raising survives Goomster for the duty. So think of the duty as so if you see my duty information here, it's floors 31 to 40, right? For this duty duration, if I pop a Raising at the beginning of it, it lasts the entire time until I hit a duty complete, or I die and I lose the Raising. If that makes sense. I'm gonna do a Strength Steel. Strength Steel. Good old FF11 Classic. Actually, I have no knockback, which means I'm not gonna get pulled in by the monk. And yet another sight. Oh, I should go the other way. Pick up the chest. Got one, and I don't know when to use it. So, the general idea of when you use a Goongster is when you feel not confident on that floor set. So, for instance, we always recommend to use a Raising, let's say at 171. Let's say you walk into 171 or 71 Heaven on High with 3 Raising. Your thought process is to use it there because it's a very hard floor, a lot of things can happen, you can die very easily. But the other situation that you want to use it in, if you're starting new, if you're like you're a new runner and you're progging, do it on a floor where you feel like you might die. You know, don't get too overconfident. It's okay that if you use it even as early as 51, you know, you feel like things are really dangerous and you're kind of scared about dying, use it on 51. Because it would really suck to die there and then like you were sitting on the Raising. Does it mean that if you keep going, you'll have no more Raising by like 81? Yeah, probably. But hey, at least you got the experience out of it. It's okay. So use it where you feel like you need a prog point, or where you feel like your confidence is pretty low, just simply due to just inexperience. It's okay. Inexperience is obvious. So you're gonna gain it as you do your climbs. Yeah, and I've had it happen so many times before. You're definitely gonna see me in the next deep dungeon be use my thing very often. I'm probably gonna Raising on like halfway through the floor, but it's just because I want to keep the run going. If I used my Raising before previous 120, I would have cleared. Yeah, but you can't predict the server lag, you know? Also, again, heads up, when we kill the boss, we're playing a 3-minute ad, everyone. So just heads up if you're going to see ads. 3-minute ad on the boss kill. I'm going to try to remind you when we do it. But yeah, in case I miss. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Go. Have you used a Raising on 151 because of that title set has a lot of debuffs? Yeah, I use one in 161 in Astro now. I don't usually use one on any job. Normally on 161, but Astro's the only exception for me. So I know that feeling. I think I get them. I do. Nice! Thanks for parking your butts exactly where I'd like you to park your butts. I'm currently using only Raising so I get extra. I legit always have 3 post 100. Yes, well you should. I did have a run. Did we talk about this, Zin? I had a run where my first raising I got in 141, which is like, I've never seen that before, but it happened. But, you know, sometimes it happens, but Pals of Dead's usually pretty good with that. Yeah, oops, right, but I was skipping chests, to be fair. I was going a little fast, but still, I mean, you'd think you'd run into one at some point in 100, in like 90 floors, but... When you get a higher score when you haven't used it... No, if you die. You can use it if you want to. It's just when you die, you will lose points. But there's no penalty using a raising. Or activating the Pomander. Again, 3-minute ad, guys. 3-minute ad. BRB in 3 minutes for those seeing ads. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Alright, let's continue. Last set. And if Almerish and Loken are listening, we are on the last set, so we'll get ready to do the thing. Nope, I have not. And I know they're good, and I feel like I'd like them. I have played SMT though, but something about jumping into a series that's already been out with all the spoilers and stuff. I'm gonna wait for the next Persona. And I know that it's probably gonna come out in like 2030 or something, but I will wait for like the next one. I'll do it on a fresh one. That's what I was advertising in earlier, man. Bunch of boomers gonna play a battle royale meant for kids. It's like, it's gonna be great. I feel like Loken's gonna be the best out of the 3 of us. I feel like he's built for a battle royale. Not me, dude. I've been too far removed off a PvP game in that kind of format. Way too removed. It's pretty fast? Aw, yeah, let's go. Is it faster than Final Fantasy XIV PvP, Zevran? What's faster? Crystalline Conflict or Vampire Blood Hunt fight? Yes? Wait, did you just say yes to my comment? Are we gonna die like in 10 seconds? I wanna die in 10 seconds so we look like dumbasses on stream. You say Blood Hunt is faster than CC? Really? Yo, how many matches are we gonna get tonight? Oh my god. We gotta play for 2 hours, so... I'm not regenning, lol. Oh, I'm gonna get that bronze chest. Where is you? Damn! Okay, cool. Anyway, gonna make food stuff. Okay, sounds good, Elmers. 100% faster. Oh my god, I'm so dead. I play the long game, man. I'm like the sniper type. I play the long game. I'm so screwed. Oh my god. They didn't have a sniper class though. I think I'm playing like a jumpy boy. I don't know what I'm playing. It's something with low jumps. CC's pretty slow by PvP standards. Gotcha. That's all I know. I'm used to like 8-minute feast. You know, that's my benchmark. 8-minute feast. Hey guys, thank you for watching those ads. Appreciate it. If any of you even stuck around for it, but I appreciate it. The mobility will throw me off. I saw a lot of building jumping and a lot of just movement stuff, so we'll see. I'm definitely not going to be used to it, that's for sure, but we'll see. I mean, I have to play a keyboard mouse. That's already going to be a problem. Let me tell you, that's already an issue in itself. I have to use my actual mouse. I don't like. I still have to replace this mouse, but I'm like waiting for a good time to do it. Yeah, point and shoot. Actually, it's not really. Actually, it is point and shoot, right? We're picking up guns. We actually pick up guns in the. Oh yeah. I'm like looking at the abilities of the Bloodhound characters. I'm like, there's a jump. There's like this. There's like healing. There's tanking. I'm like, okay. And then as I'm looking through the tutorial really fast, it's like, oh, there's normal guns. There's normal things, just like every other game like this. There's guns. I'm gonna be putting in the tags, backseating is allowed. So like, backseat me to hell, guys. Tell me what to do. Like, I'm gonna need some help in that game. So backseating will be perfectly fine when we play that game. Just get me caught up as fast as possible. Just don't lead me in the wrong direction. That's the only thing I ask you. Don't tell me to go left when I should have gone right and I died, then I'm gonna feel bad. Yo, what's up, John Wick? I'm gonna try, man. John Wick, I don't know if you're in Discord. Because I know you're interested in Strangers. I might actually be doing Strangers on Wednesday, which means I might do the DLC right away. And the only reason for that is because we just had like a little bit of a situation at my IRL work that caused me to swap my days. So I might end up actually playing it on the day of the release now. Okay. I'm bad with just remembering things, so I apologize. But yeah, we might be doing Strangers on Wednesday instead of Monday. It's just a little bit of... I don't want to go into too many details, it's kind of a personal thing, but it's just, an unfortunate situation, but I was swapping my days out. But there's a chance I don't even do it this week. If they need me on the Wednesday, then I will not stream on a Wednesday. But we'll see. But as of right now, I can't stream Monday because they need me on Monday. And my Wednesday currently is free. 5:40 AM stare. I hope it releases at midnight. What would be really awkward is if I stream on Wednesday and the DLC isn't actually available. That's gonna be a little awkward. I wish you could loot gold chests while transforms. I think that'd be game breaking. That would be really breaking. Zevin, they keep adding things to it, man. I didn't realize you can play as the other characters now. Like, oh my god, that's kind of cool. And I'm thinking, Zevran, you know what I'm thinking, dude? What is this gonna do to the speedrun? Like, does this affect the speedrun? Like, how much of this is gonna actually affect the speedrun? That's gonna be insane. And I just submitted my damn run to RPG Limit Break, so now I gotta think about that. I didn't put down the fact that the run could change after Wednesday. But yeah, we're doing this 1 hour 55 minute estimated run. Run's great. And it's like completely changed by the time after this week. Yeah. On the bright side, I'll still be like high rank because no one else will do it for now. But yeah, that's just a funny point about that. We'll see, cross your fingers. I submitted my run to RPG Limit Break, and I don't know when I'm gonna hear back, but we'll see what happens. Transmog? Maybe, yeah, I know that one would be sweet. That's gonna be actually pretty awesome. That's gonna change the game too, a lot, because you can go back and farm like so many specific areas for like a specific gear. That's gonna put a lot of replayability to the casual gamer. Yeah, I'm gonna play that game casually for a little bit, for like a minute or two. You know what I might do, actually? Here's what I might do. I actually thought of this before. We might do a speedrun once a night, and then do the DLC, something like that. That might actually be what I'll do. Like, maybe we start the day with the speedrun, and then convert over to DLC, or like vice versa. So I can get the balance of the two. I think that'll be perfect, because I stream for like 6-7 hours anyway. So I'll have like 4 hours to work on the DLC. And look, my playlist is like, oh, did you say Stranger Paradise? Yeah, that's my playlist at its finest right there. Boop, 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 boop. Don't know why it isn't in the game. Don't know why it isn't in the game when... Oh, they had it in Neo 1 and 2? Oh. Well, the more than it should be put in. I'm sure a lot of people were complaining about it. Pick 2! Thanks for the tier 3! Yo, thank you for the continued support at a tier 3. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Eggs is not here. RIP! Alright, let me go get this one. Does Shuna do anything in D dungeon? Nope. I do not put it in my bar. It does absolutely nothing in D dungeon. I've been in Deep Monster Hunter, but Deep Dungeon always brings you back. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I hope Monster Hunter is going well for you. I still kind of feel bad that I never was able to get into it, but at least you guys are enjoying it, so enjoy it in my stead. And again, we're doing Blood Hunts. We're gonna play Vampire Masquerade Blood Hunts once we beat the 50 floor. So if you guys want to stick around and see what that game's all about, I would appreciate it. It is a sponsored stream, so people want me to play it so you guys can try it out. That's essentially what that means. Is it fun to watch? Oh, you guys are giving me some good vibes about this. Alright. You know, Steam had mixed reviews, but I didn't even bother looking at the reviews because I'm obviously playing the game. But you know, see it for yourself. That's what's important. Try it out for yourself, and then we'll find out. Did I get a healer clear recently? No, I wouldn't say recently. The last healer I cleared, I think, was Skull or Palace of the Dead. I can't remember when that was. Maybe like a month or so ago. But yeah, Astro's the one I'm working on. It runs pretty well. Looks polished. Not a fan of Battle Pass system though. So you're not a fan of the Battle Pass in 14? Do you not like that, or is it just because it's the monetary pull that it does? So I'm remembering. Yeah, that was like a month and a half ago, I think. In the vampire game? Okay, gotcha. You know, I eyed this game for a bit. I did eye this game, like, here and there. I knew when it released, I heard about it. It's just I never really got ever a chance into it. Not to mention, Battle Royale is just not something I usually dive into. But, you know. Oh, whoosh! Thanks for follow-up, man. Thanks, Arden. There's a battle... Technically. So, what they've done in 14... They kind of call it, I don't know what they actually officially call it, but there is a Battle Pass-like feature here with PvP, where as you do PvP, you get points to this kind of tier list thing, and the more you play it, the more rewards you get, so it's kind of the idea of a Battle Pass. But of course, you don't have to pay money for it, you're not paying money, and usually with a Battle Pass, like, the one I can think of is like Genshin. The Battle Pass for Genshin was like, okay, play the game normally, do the daily quests, increase your thing for the thing. Aw, pick 2, thanks man. You're too kind. Let me let this play and I'll continue my thought. Thank you for the 5, pick 2, you're too kind. Okay, so to finish my thought. Genshin was like, you had a list, you had a tier list when you participated in the game and did dailies that you would get towards this battle pass. And then, if you paid money, real money, you would get like a second tier. Like the bonus tier, where the same effort that you put into, you would get by paying money. Now, when it came to this game, 14, the free tier, quote-unquote free tier, is when you do like frontlines or casual PvP. But then I think the second tier... Wait, is that even a thing? Actually, that's not even how it works in this game. Dude, that's not even accurate. I can show you at the... I can't show you now. Anyway, anytime you do PvP, you get shit, and boom, there you go. it's only a free tier. Yeah, for some reason, I'm still thinking, like, before the damn patch, and it's in this damn game already. No, you just get there, this is a free tier, you're right. I'm so behind, dude. That's how much I didn't do PvP anymore. Do PvP get shit? Yeah, basically. It doesn't matter PvP yet. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's because you had the ranking. Because I think like you would do crystalline, you would get like crystal and all that stuff, and you get extra stuff. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Anyway, terrible example. What's up, Red? Anytime soon? I'm not sure about soon. But they will eventually. Can't wait till Frontlines isn't miserable? Well, you better go back in time, because it's I don't think it's gonna not be miserable. Yeah, so like 6.2 might be a... Yeah, 6.2 might be a season reward. Need to get the Maikai titles? Thankfully, I'm all done with that. After... Wait, what happened in 6. What happened in 6.18 that made it weird? I gave like the worst stats example. I can't believe it. How long to make it? Longer than it should have, but I did so much PvP before that I had already a lot of it. So it didn't take me too long. I did way back in the past when it like first introduced. They nerfed all the range damage and buffed mitigation and oh, I see. Gotcha. I want to start grinding front lines to those gnarly mounts. Yeah, good luck. I hope you get the wins, because like I said, I heard Frontlines is just a roulette, like a literal roulette. I'll take the Gravekeeper. Nope, guess not. So fun, I think, if you don't go there really praying for wins. Yeah, I always scoreboard hunt when I do frontline, so I don't even care. Yo, Beery. Cozy 1 to 50, yeah, it's due to be Cozy Battle Royale when we get there. Nice and fun, nice and cozy. How do I get frontline mounts? Is it ranked? It's just getting wins. I think you just have to get like 10 wins, right? Is it 10 wins? Oh. Oh. 490 plus is when it's super cozy. You thought were you here for my 20-minute 191 on Thursday? Because that was real cozy. Super cozy. 100 win. Oh, is it that many? Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's 100 for the ADS mounts. But for the Gara ones, it's like 10, right? Oops. Hit the wrong button. What did I hit? I don't even know what I hit. Yeah, I have the traps out of here. Alright, almost there. Alokin and Almerish, I finished a little earlier than normal, but hope you guys are gonna be ready soon. It's always gloomed. Here's the exit. The pally stuff on caster points can be very... Oh, I heard about that. There's like something with the cover thing. I was looking for that landmine. You're very busy watching Twitch. Oh, you got it, dude. I know Chila's up. She's doing Elden, right? I think Eric is doing FC stuff. Oh, Ben's up too, I think. He's alive. Oh, a lot of the homies are alive tonight. I think raid. Oh, did she swap to raid? I know she's... Did she just... I think she started with Elden. I know... I was like... Isn't there a raid night for you? But I think she started with a little Elden. I was really curious, I'm like, did you change your title or did you forget to change the title? But I'm pretty sure she wouldn't forget to change the title. You can still use with LBCC also? Gotcha. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna kill the boss. We're gonna check the file to make sure it's actually real, because we have to always make sure the file is real. And then we'll say our goodbyes to 14 for the night. I'll hit an ad. I'll hit the restroom, I'll get myself set, and then while we're doing that, we're gonna get set up for the swap of the games. I'm gonna set my title and all that stuff. And that's how we're gonna go. I've been playing ads at the end of boss fights, but in this instance, I'll do it when I hit the restroom, so that I'll be good for the next 2 hours for vampire game. Oops, I canceled my own task, like a dumbass. When you continue run Tuesday, 51 to 1:30 on Tuesday, and then Thursday is the continuation of that one, assuming I get to 1:30. You never know what happens, maybe I don't get to 1:30. I hope so. Be nice, because I'm running out of potsherds. Kind of annoying. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. Rip. Time to die, I guess. Like I said, you never know, man. Sometimes I'm just not gonna make it. There we go, that's better. Being pre-Stormblood, says Lin, I'm getting a great amount of tomestones for armor from PoTD. Yeah? This is a very good tombstone farming area. I mean, it's also good for the old relics too, if you're getting some of those items, you know? Yeah, Logan, you're gonna carry us, man. We think of the three of us, you're the Battle Royale expert. I'm almost certain you are. You know your way around the Battle Royale field. Cause we're that bad, man. You've gotta be the best out of the three of us. I'm dying. Wow, crit ED. Where were you on 196 when I got hit by a course? Kill it fast yourself. I cut my teeth on Quake on a real tournaments. I'm like, hey, I played CS 1.6, man. I'm old too. I wasn't any good at it. I didn't even do. You did. Oh, Unreal tournaments. See, I never did any competition for those stuff. All right, let's go. We did it. I didn't either. No. I played aight. Yeah, I realized at the moment I said it out loud. I'm like, oh yeah, Unreal Tournament was the name of the game. Alright, there's the file. We're gonna continue.